Hello humans, Master Dinnerflex here, bringing you the low quality content you deserve, and today we are going over the terrifying might of one-card scales. Now plenty of you probably haven't played since after Monkeyboard was banned, but the very existence of Monkeyboard changes how we view pendulums. What this card allows you to do is, well, a one-card scale. You've probably heard that term before when it comes to this game, but basically a one-card combo to establish pendulum scales. And all you would need to do it is either Monkeyboard itself or Joker. And that's all that's needed. Now, a lot of people say one-card scales are very bad for the game, and they are right. I am going to go over a quick combo of how absolutely devastating one-card scales can be. And what we need for this combo is either Monkeyboard or Joker. Because like I said, you can start with Joker, normal summon it, use its effect, get Monkeyboard, place it, and then I would place a Lizard Draw. Or you could do it in reverse, activate Monkeyboard, search Joker to normal summon it, and get the Lizard Draw. But now that we've established the one-card scales, let's see the terrifying might of this combo. Because the rest of our hand is just going to be reasonable things you would find in a Pendulum deck. An example, Elemental Hero Stratos, very good Pendulum card. Chamber Dragon Maid, very terrifying. Deneb, pretty common one, and definitely Pendulums, definitely. And then finally, Constellar Zucchini, definitely normal cards you would see in a Pendulum deck. So now let's go ahead and combo. We're going to Pendulum summon Chamber, Deneb, Zimbabwe, and Stratos. So we're going to activate each of these effects on special summon, since they all can, because they're Pendulum monsters, right? So Stratos will search Bubbleman, Zebra will search Caduceus, Deneb will search Altair, and then Chamber Dragon Maid will search Hospitality. Pretty normal Pendulum combo right now. And now we will overlay 2 level 4s and XE summoned in the extra monster zone, Starring Knight. Now this card we're probably not due for it for a while, maybe like up to a year, just because it's a OCG Structures promo, so we don't really get to see this. We don't really get to see these cards quick. The last example was Diviner of the Herald. That card was released in the OCG in 2019. And we didn't get it until like mid-2021, so regardless of the wait, it's definitely good Pendulum support. But now, it has an effect. We can attach a material to special summon 1 light monster from our hand. So we're going to go ahead and do that by detaching the Deneb specifically to special summon the Altair. And when the Altair is summoned, we can go ahead and revive the Deneb. Now we will overlay those 2 Teller Knights into King of the Feral Imps. Definitely a XE you'll see in Pendulum decks, and that one's not a joke. Anyways, with King of the Feral Imps, we'll go ahead and search Reptilian, that one. And it's a level 4 tuner that can special summon itself while we control King of the Feral Imps. So let's do that. Now, we will overlay those 2 rank 4s into F-Zero, and then F-Zero's cooler brother, Draco Future. Very nice. And now we can special summon the Caduceus because we control the letter Z for Zoro, and when Caduceus is on field, we can activate its effect to search a Constellar Speller Trap, and we will search Twinkle. And as I'm doing this combo, I realize Konami is not very creative on how they want to make like good starter engines. It's monster searches monster, or Speller Trap. Interesting. Anyways, with this Speller Trap, Constellar Twinkle, we can target a Constellar on the field and increase its level by 1 or 2. We will target the Caduceus and increase its level by 1. And now we will overlay those 2 level 5 light monsters into Pleiades. Pretty common Pendulum monster, am I right? Anyways, we can synchro 2 level 4s, including the Reptilian, for Void Ogre Dragon. There we go, pretty nice. And now we will activate the Dragon Maid Hospitality to revive the Dragon Maid. And then we will overlay the Stratos and Chamber Dragon Maid into the Exosister King of the Feral Imps. This one searches Exosister Gigabyte, as you can see. So here's Gigabyte. And because we control an Exosister, we can special summon that Gigabyte. And now, since we only have Bubbleman in hand, we can special summon Bubbleman. Now, we can overlay those 2 level 4s into Exosister Blonde. And Blonde, she can detach a material to search an Exosister spell or trap, and she is narcissistic enough to search a spell or trap that has her artwork in it. So now, we will overlay the 2 rank 4 Exosisters into the new rank 8 Exosister, and then afterwards, we will go ahead and set the armament, since we can't use it right now. We have to use it on our opponent's turn. Then finally, now that we've got all our Pendulum summoning out of the way, we can go ahead and pop Blizzard Draw to draw 1 card. Now, I really hope it's not a monster, because Void Ogre Dragon's on field. Oh, thank goodness. Anyways, now we'll set the Judgment, and just like that, that's our board. With this board, we've got Draco Future, Pallades, that light or dark monsters cannot attack into it because of Caduceus, Void Ogre Dragon, Armament, Judgment, and the way this Exosister combo is set up, this is 3 disruptions, but why am I explaining this to you? This isn't real. So, a lot of people are under the impression that 1-card scales matter at all. And the truth is that it's not important. So, the problem with our view on 1-card scales is they're coming from a time period that doesn't exist anymore, which is Master Rule 3, when Pendulums just got to soul charge from the extra deck every single turn. Now, when that was the case, 1-card scales were very problematic, because it meant even if you destroyed the scales, if one of them could get you back in the game entirely, it was just game. It was like soul charge every turn, and that was very toxic. That's not how that works anymore. And it's never going to be how that works again. And because of that, I'm honestly of the opinion Konami could really just put 1-card scales in the game, and they would probably be fine, to be totally honest. We overestimate the power of Pendulums too hard. It's not the fact that Pendulums, by design, can be very toxic, but the thing about Master Rules 4's change to Pendulums put the most toxic part about Pendulums away. So now the only thing that's left for them is to play this kind of awkward game of, like, throw your hand on the board, hope it sticks, and it never will. But with things like 1-card scales, that could possibly change that dynamic. But in order for them to make 1-card scales, we gotta stop pretending like they're broken. Because this combo isn't real. There's nothing in my hand that could have made this combo matter any more or less. If it was Pendulum monsters, it was the exact same outcome. If it was anything else, it's the same thing. Hopefully this waste of time made you realize that. Now, I'm saying there's a limit to everything. They could make some really dumb 1-card scale, but as long as they keep it reasonable, we could have more cards like this. We really could. And it's also the only organic way to have Pendulums interact with mechanics and, like, main deck monsters, not Pendulums. Because when you look at a Pendulum deck, it's like Pendulum monsters, and that's it. But that wasn't even the original intention behind Pendulums. It was to, like, be this very strange mechanic that allowed you to get, like, really high spam power once you reached a Pendulum scale that fit you. But that didn't work, as you could guess, because it's asking a lot for you to do very little. But 1-card scales are, like, the only way to try to facilitate that. But yep, that's about it. Thank you all for watching, and remember, Master Dinnerflax will take your soul.